How's everyone doing? Welcome to Focus Friday. Today's a very special day. It's Christmas, guys. It's Christmas. It's the time of giving. And I've been withholding some information from you all for a while now that I'm now willing to share. What we're talking about today is the main event. If you haven't played it before, nothing can prepare you for the main event. Strap in, get ready, because we are going to talk about my journey. So here's the start, guys. How to cash the main. So I'm not here, guys, to tell you how to win the main event. I'm here to tell you how to cash it. Look, my strategy from the start was to win cash. Okay, I don't know how well I would have done without these things that I'm going to tell you today, guys. So I'm not a good tournament player. If you guys didn't know, I can't play tournaments to save my life. I only play them if they're free. Fortunately, for anyone looking to cash the main, there aren't that many people that are good at tournaments there either. By percentages, there are a lot of people there that don't know what they're doing. There are a lot of people there that do. For example, my first table was very soft. General strategy involves taking very few risks and squeaking through. Now, what do we mean by squeaking through? Have you ever heard of squeaky bum time? You know, last minute of a football match, you're 1-0 up. Stuff like that. Just need to get over the line. Doesn't matter how. You just got to get there. I squeaked through. I had less than a starting stack on every day, including day 4, which everyone was already in the money for. I bagged less than the starting stack every single day. And that's after 30 hours of play. I had half a starting stack. Let's talk about before the tournament. Because all you're thinking about is the fact that you're playing the main. You can't prepare for the fact that it is the biggest slog, the biggest grind, mentally, physically. It is ridiculous. You're not going to eat properly. You're not going to sleep properly. And you're going to do nothing but sit in that chair, okay? This is my advice. Because you need to prepare yourself for the gauntlet that's ahead of you, okay? Arrive early. I arrived about 4 days before, played some cash and stuff like that, got into my hotel. Settle into your hotel and your surroundings and adjust to the time difference. I had my flight delayed by 6 hours, and by the time I got there, I was supposed to be there at 6. I got there at 2 in the morning, so I was utterly shattered. I could not have played a tournament the day after or even the day after that. So make sure that you get there in plenty of time. Surround yourself with the right people. Your head's gonna go all over the place. Those people you need to lean on, and they'll need to lean on you. It's a lot easier to be strong for other people than it is for yourself. So mentally prepare yourself and get into the action. Play some cash, experience Vegas. You know, don't just turn up, right, here we go, main event. I don't think that's something that someone in my position could have done. Sleep. Get enough sleep, guys. Night before, sleep. Don't go out. Get there early. Wait, okay? Make sure that you've rested, because you're gonna get there. There's gonna be loads of people. You're gonna have to find your seat in an absolute auditorium of people. You'll need to make sure that you know where everything is. You don't want to leave anything to, oh, you know, I'll figure it out on the day. Nothing. These are so important, guys. Do whatever makes you feel comfortable. Wear whatever you're comfortable wearing. This is huge, okay? Prepare your bag with snacks and water. Put them in the fridge the day before. Bring 2 of them with you. Stick them in your bag. And then you don't have to worry about it for the rest of the day, okay? Trust me. Don't get fancy. Don't try and outplay people more than you normally would. Absorb your information from your table. It's very quickly you can pick out who's bad and who isn't. I did that very quickly. If you're not ready for these things, you're gonna have a real bad time. So during the tournament, guys, you want to, like I said, you want to meet friends on breaks. We talk about hands. You know, it's nice to talk to another human being that isn't on your table. Make sure you plan for dinner, because if you don't have a plan for dinner, you haven't got time when dinner hits to think where we're going to go for dinner. You don't have time, I promise you. Day 1, you're going to be excited and ready for everything, but as the days go on, you'll feel more tired and worn down. Like, so worn down, guys. Underslept, malnourished, because you're not eating properly, because you don't have time to eat properly, which is why it's so important to have healthy snacks. Don't go out the day before you play. You'll be there from when you wake up until you go to sleep. So don't go out. Don't let hands pro in your mind, because it doesn't matter, guys, if you lose a pot. If you've got chips, you're fine in that tournament. So keep your risk factor low and just keep grinding through. Let other people make mistakes and let the chips fall in your lap. So we're going to watch, guys, this hand that I played. In day 2, I was getting crushed up all day, doubled back up, and then I played this hand for quite a significant pot. So blinds are 400, 800, 800, with a big blind ante of 800. I've got about 60k apparently at the start of this hand. Villain 1 is under the gun +3 in the main. In a day 2, he's an older guy. I know of his name. This guy is not getting out of line, okay? This guy is not getting out of line. It's Old Man Coffee, old school reg. Old Man Coffee opens up under the gun +3. I flat the button with the ace-9 of clubs, and the big blind calls as well. The big blind was an atrocious player. Atrocious player. Ace A7 on the flop. And it's on big blind who checks, and then under the gun, He bets 1,100, okay? Now, this doesn't mean much. You know, you could put this down to a standard C bet. And I'm pretty happy at the moment. I've got ace-9 with a backdoor flush draw. Definitely not raising, okay? We're tossing the 1,100. Turns to deuce of clubs, bringing me a backdoor flush draw. Okay? I'm happy about the backdoor flush draw. I'm really not happy about this guy betting 3,300. I know it's a small bet, guys, but the things that I expect villain to stab the flop with, maybe like kings or king-queen, just to see if they can take it down, they don't bet this turn unless they have clubs. So remember, the first bet is into 2 players, which always, especially a play like this, even if it's just me, I'm concerned, but I'm a lot less concerned. They bet into 2 players and need to get 2 players to fold if they're even bluffing, which they might probably not be, okay? Obviously not going anywhere. We call. River's the king of hearts. Our old man Coffee goes into the tank, reaches for chips immediately, and bets 7,800. Okay, so they bet 7,800. There's 22k in the pot, which is a lot of chips. I was all in for that amount about an hour ago in this tournament. They've bet once into 2 people on an ace-7 board. They bet again on the turn, not bothered at all, on the deuce. And they bet a 3rd time on a king after raising in early position. There's no bluffs in this range. By the river, you're representing really, really strong hands that want to bet big. And your middling strength hands, like weaker aces, they don't really want to bet because I can have lows. I can have ace-10, ace suited, ace-jack, ace-queen, no problem. Only thing I really can't have is ace-king. I can have ace-7, ace-deuce suited. I've got so many good hands, which makes me pretty concerned about not having the best hand here. So I'm in the bin. See, I'm not happy at all. My instincts is fold. So I tank because I want to think, can I actually beat anything? Is there anything? Because I don't think this guy's ever bluffing. Is there anything that I can beat that they would bet 3 streets here for value? And if they're not bluffing, that means I don't beat anything. All I'm trying to say with this clip is it doesn't, like with the sunglasses and with the hand on the shoulder, don't care about anything but making good decisions. The reason I think I should have folded here is because if there's no bluffs and I only beat 1 value bet, that means 1 value bet I can beat, and then think about all the other that I lose to, man. Ace-7, 7s, ace-deuce suited, ace-king, all offsuit combos, ace-queen, all offsuit combos, ace-jack, ace-10, all offsuit combos. That is tons of combos, man. That is so many hands. Even if there's only 1 ace left, there's so many hands. Flick it in. He asked me if I have ace-9 of clubs, which is a good sign. And then turn over ace-8 of hearts, and we win. A lot of people would have insta-called there, and I think that would be a mistake. Now, what we're going to talk about now is how we approach the bubble. You really need everything. You need a good rail. I've already spoken about this, but those who know the game can just calm me down. On the breaks, I was molding on the breaks, guys. I was saying to Josh, I'm not going to make it, man. I'm not going to make it. I'm so close. I'm not going to make it. He's like, man, you got this. Don't worry about it. You're going to be stressed, so lean on the rail. I'd never been on a bubble this big ever, obviously. I'd never been at this stage of a tournament before, and you hear stories about people tanking in the main and stuff like this. All it is about getting that payday, okay? So what did I do? I tanked everything. And the only way that I was able to know to do that and not feel bad about it was because of this thing. Need a good rail. Have a good rail. Not even a rail, but people you can talk to. This was the moment, guys, that after all of that I finally cashed the main.
Got it?